Good morning, everyone. Jesse Webb with Traders Pro. Let's talk about market conditions currently. We're still dealing with this extreme end of this downturn currently and seeing a lot of fits and starts here in the last couple of days, and we'll anticipate more of that to come more than likely here over the next few weeks. Part of that reason is if we look at the S&P 500 here, this is SPY, we're still right at the bottom end of this trend change. You can see it just turned back to yellow here, so we're still down here. There's been our downtrend moving lower. We're testing some of these support areas, and we spent some time here down in these lows. So we're definitely getting, it's looking like we're starting to reverse trends here, or at least attempting that in the shorter term. So keep an eye on that. Futures are up pretty significantly this morning, so we're probably going to gap higher up into some of these upper levels right here. So resistance taking out here, that's part of a trend shift. Is, you can see this trend line here. Once you start taking out some of these highs and start to create higher lows, we're continually gotten lower lows along here, lower highs and lower lows all along that downtrend. Now the question is, can we start to shift that back up again and actually start to get higher lows and higher highs for a trend reversal? It's still very early in this process, and as trend followers, waiting for a confirmation move of some kind is the smartest route. Adding to the scenario, we've got a divergence happening here on our buy-sell ratio, which this is a great bottoming process. You've seen that here before as well. When you start to get this rounded process, this three-part process, 1, 2, 3, creating some divergence, you get that peak. You get the next peak, which there's not, even though it's a downtrend and it's a downturn, don't have as many cells in the system as you do during this turn here, during this major low, and that starts to create some reversal. Sellers are starting to there are no more sellers. We're just looking for buyers now at this point. So some divergence happening here. So we're getting some confirmation. Obviously now futures gapping higher also create a situation where sometimes that'll retrace back down. So I'll be a little bit patient after the market open, watch to see if there's an opportunity there. One of the other things to look at here on current trends, we're seeing on the muscle ETFs, we're still seeing oil and energy that are continuing to work. The oil and energy areas, though, are converting back. They've had this big run up, and now they're starting to get some uptrend signals and potentially looking for a possible breakout or continuation of this longer term trend. You can see what's happened here over the last few years with oil and energy. We've had this big uptrend retrace as it's been pulling back. So now the question is this uptrend going to be sustainable? That is still the current strongest trend, is oil and energy. The sectors we're looking at currently, oil and energy, transportation, utilities. You can be able to get those stocks in the list that is happening right there. So those are some things to look at in the market today: oil and energy, transportation, and some confirmation, a good solid confirmation day today that may turn that ST trend higher on SPY, which if I go back to SPY and go into this 3-month chart and then change this signal back over to this ST trend, let me actually shorten that time frame up. So we actually have, so this shorter term trend has given a signal. Now that longer term trend hasn't, so it doesn't act as strong as a confirmation because we're still in a pretty major downtrend, and we've talked about don't catch the falling knife, kind of allow for that to stabilize and get a process like this. Well, that's starting to happen right now, so be aware of that. Remove that fear from your mindset and look for opportunities now, because there's going to be some opportunities in the market. If you're not a premium subscriber, I've got an offer for you here at the link below, and we look forward to having you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.